Hey, this is Ruthie Oberg with a devotion from history. Two heads aren't always better than one, and three heads can get downright ridiculous. For example, in 1305, a Frenchman, Clement V, was elected Pope, and he decided to move the base of his papal reign to Avignon in France rather than Rome in Italy. The next six popes also stayed under the authority of the French king. Tensions between France and Italy grew to the point that when Pope Gregory IX died, the Roman cardinals quickly moved to elect an Italian pope, Urban VI. The French cardinals claimed that election was invalid and elected their own pope, Clement VII. But the pope in Rome didn't want to stop being pope. So the church now had two popes, one in Rome and one in France, neither of whom accepted the other. This lasted for 39 years until 1409, when a majority of the cardinals agreed that something had to be done. And so they decided to depose both of the reigning popes and just start over fresh with a new one. The result? Well, they elected a new pope, but neither one of the old popes would go away, so the number of popes was now 3. Now, this ridiculous spectacle led to the convening of the Council of Constance in November of 1414. The council lasted for 3 years, and they eventually persuaded one of the popes to resign, another one was taken captive, and the third one moved to a castle in Spain where he just decided that he would continue to be pope. But nobody was listening to him. The council elected a new pope, Martin V, and that effectively ended what is called the Great Schism. But people were watching, and exactly 100 years later, from the end of the Council of Constance, the people of Europe were ready for full-scale Reformation in 1517. Now, we need to remember this. When Christians cannot work out their differences and learn to get along, there is a watching world who will reject the authority of their church, the authority of their gospel, and whatever else they have to say. It was Jesus who reminded us that men will know that you are really my disciples by the love you have for each other. So let's work on that today, and no more great schisms in the church. I'll see you next time on Devotions from History.